Indeed.
Aye? I'll see what I can find. Foes ahead. I'll see what I can find.
Of course.
Foes ahead.
How may I help?
Nice and quiet. Aye?
Of course.
Aye?
Dim in the lantern.
Yes?
Of course.
Wait, I've seen this in... nightmares.
Craved a feline.
What do you suppose that bally thing is? Oh?
Yeah? Let's take a look. Wait, look there. Well, as long as I don't get caught. All done. Yeah? What do you need? Well, as long as I don't get caught. All done. Hey, I got it.
Oh? I'll see. Aye? Yes? I'll see what I can find.
Keeping an eye out.
Yes?
I shall.
Nice and quiet. We're not alone. Yes?
Indeed. Hey, I got it.
At your service.
Yeah? Uh-huh. How may I help?
Slippery as an eel.
What do you need? Keep it down.
It makes no difference.
Yeah!
Yeah.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Of course. Here we go.
Can't make a dent.
Yeah.
Sure.
worth and rough.
Ixiana. Craved a feel him.
Can't make a dent.
Speak your mind. No need to ask twice.
Sure.
I'll see what I can find.
Hey. Let's take a look.
Whoa, whoa, look.
What do you need?
Whoa, whoa, look.
Of course.
Take him down. Word
It's
and
the
rock.
honor.
Thick word and rock. Let's go.
Side 3, 2. Craved.
That looks complicated.
Feel it.
Yeah.
Well, don't see why not. I'm having some trouble moving through this. Sure. May I be a candle in the night.
There's no weapon.
Yeah? I got it. Keep it down.
Whoa, whoa, look. Whoa, whoa, look.
Hey,
You have my attention.
What do you need?
Can't move.
What do you need? Hey, I got it.
Let's go.
This does not work. At your service.
Then rough. I cannot whack him any harder.
You have my attention.
Worth that.
No.
Suck.
What do you need? I got it. Let's take a look.
Whoa, whoa, look.
Trouble up ahead.
Right.
Not happening.
Craved a feeling.
You need something?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Well, don't see why not.
Take him down.
Go. This does not work.
Indeed.
These uns are in for a wallop.
Yeah. Take him down.
Makes no difference.
Got him. Yeah.
Well, don't see why not. Hey.
Let's go.
This does not work.
There's a walloping.
I'm stuck.
Sure.
Of course. Let's take a look. Trouble up ahead.
Of course.
This does... work.
Than rock.
Yeah. Let's go.
There's a walloping.
course.
Moeth Ixiana.
Indeed.
Well.
Mo, Ixie, on us.
Take that.
Cray. I feel it.
I got it.
Take him down.
This does not work.
Yeah.
Hogwash!
It makes no difference.
Right. Yeah.
It makes no difference.
What can I do you for?
Yeah.
Mo, Ixie, on us.
Huh? Yeah? I got it. Hey. Yeah?
May I be a candle in the night.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. I reap what I sow.
I got it.
It makes no difference.
Indeed.
Labaru. Beyond sea.
Sorry, two.
Ixiana.
Worth.
Hey,
Of course.
Well, rah.
That dog won't hunt.
that must hurt.
Let's go. Yeah.
Mow
Makes no difference.
That must hurt.
Next time, challenge.
Let's go.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
No mercy!
Got him.
How may I help?
On it.
I shall.
Dim in the lantern.
Oh, I shall.
Great. I feel him.
Indeed.
Right.
Ixiano.
Take him down. Let's go.
Craved.
I shall.
There's a walloping!
Take him down. Got him. Let's go.
This will not do.
Sure.
There.
Moe, Ixie, on!
Lava beyond.
Take him down.
I hear you.
Suck.
No can do.
Two. Craved. Feel like feel.
Lava beyond seek.
Oh, easy.
Ha! Worse than rough. Cannot whack him any harder.
Breathe through leak now.
Cannot whack him any harder.
Let's go.
Mode easy on it.
Take him down. Right.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle. Mode easy.
Let's go. Yeah, got him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moe, Ixie, Ona. Moe, Ixie, Ona.
Sure. Navaru.
Suck. Craved. Feel like, feel it.
Take him down. Yeah.
That dog won't hunt.
Take him down.
Moe, Ixie, Ona.
Let's go.
Yeah. Moe,
What's that?
Ona.
You have my attention. That will do, I say. You have my attention.
What do you require? A most agreeable topic, or so I hope. Gallarde, you Watchers truly are workers of miracles. Never let it be said that Dario does not pay a fair price. Now, allow us to put the question of money to rest. It is an unseemly topic. What do you require? A moment, I almost forgot. Per Blanca. Take it and indulge my vanity. It is not as grand as the sails I once made, but my fingers are ever restless.
You have my attention. Akira, it is no problem. For what do you bury your face in parchment, my friend?
A wizard requires a grimoire. Sure.
For what would I scribe a song that lives in my heart?
Here's where I do the ritual. Right there, under the statue of Gon. Nothing like a homecoming to make a girl remember her roots, even if they are dried up and half dead. Sometimes, I wonder if my brethren don't think I got black ichor running in my veins. If I cried, you reckon it'd look like tar?
In times of great sorrow, Ngati blesses me to dribble ink.
Suppose you meant to make me feel better. It is a dang silly thought. You got a blacker heart than me. A speck of rot in your soul. God darn you all. All right. Yeah, I'm ready. I've done this before, but never with such a full lantern. You may want to stand back. The experience can be somewhat intense. Don't know if I feel cleaner, but I feel something. Blessed, for sure. Let's just hope it lasts. 'Cause my lantern feels as heavy as ever. Full to brimming with essence. Like dark water spilling over my mind. I was born to reap souls and lead them to the light. Now with Aethys dead, and these dire visions, I think I need to shield them from a hell gone dark. But the more I gather, the more my mind turns to tatters. That ain't gonna happen. You'd ask me to turn my back on my god? Why do you think the god of rebirth held an aspect of death within him? You can't have life without dying. There ain't no beginning without a prior ending. Ain't no day without night, no spring without fall. You can't grow crops if you never harvest for seeds. Aethys is dead, and Gon is the death before life. He's the ripeness before the fall. That lumbering hunk of Audra might claim to be Aethys, but that doesn't matter a whit. He died, so he can't be Aethys anymore. Death changes every soul, even a god's. And if it doesn't, it should. All right, I'll be right behind you.
What say? Yes, Captain. Naturally.
Reckon that's the first time I ever bore witness to my own demise. It was not pretty. Never woke with such a driving need for reaping before. It's making my hands shake. It did for a while, but then it wore off. All this essence I've gathered, it soaked the blessing right up, left me with hardly none. Oh, I plan to. Gone chose me as a harbinger for the coming harvest. Not anyone else here, but me. Seems the more souls I gather, the better I see Gone's will. And the less I get a wink of sleep. Night or day, sleep or waking. It's getting harder to tell what's real from what's just yet to come. There is something I'm meant to do, though. Once I gather enough souls. Us Gonites, we're supposed to shepherd lost souls, not just gather them. The harvesting's only the first part. If I were to dump the souls, it might make me dream less, like before. Or, darn it, who knows? Maybe it'd just make it all worse. Either way, I've got to find my purpose. Will you help me, Watcher? I was hoping you might would. Sometimes I feel like, with you by my side, I can stand against gods. It'll need to be a potent source to overpower the draw of my lantern. It's gotta be luminous, for sure. That's one problem solved. But what about the itty-bitty issue regarding the god of rebirth not actually being in hell? The souls will make it safely, but who's to see to their proper reseeding? This is a huge risk of Aora's balance. You really trust Malgrin not to rebirth Aethasians as warriors of the flame? Think Galawain won't be greedy? Gone aside, the god's past actions don't instill me with the greatest confidence. I think my duty to Gone's a little more important than my personal comfort, don't you? I can't just abandon my souls, not to mention my principles, and hope for the best. I don't know. They can't be aware, surely. Keep holding them? Until when? It's only a matter of time before Gone brings the final harvest down upon us. You think I should keep reaping, all throughout the darkness, to keep collecting more and more, while the Audravines regrow throughout hell? The souls would be safe in the lantern until the world's ready to bloom again. Future Gonites could then shepherd multitudes into the rebirth cycle. But I wonder, how many would be alive to see to it then? What if Kithkind can't make it to Aora's spring? Let me dream on it and see how I feel. But if you think it'd save us, if it's what I'm meant to do, well, I trust you wouldn't lead me astray.
You there! What are you doing? Muhai? Muhai has broken with Wahana. The Queen has forbade that any should have contact with her. Akira? She would be banished to the Undercity if not for her sickness. And now that has finished her.
The sharing of resources among the tribe. For what do we let the Mataru rule us, if not to dispense Wahana in fairness?
A group of the Wapua came to seek Muhai's counsel, for she was known as a great navigator. Muhai was of the Oweki before she came to Neketaka. The Aweki and Wapua were enemies for many years, before Queen Onekaza's time. Muhai misled the hunting party, and they were lost. All of us are Kahanga now. To harm Wapua is to harm Aweki. As Muhai turned her back upon her kin, so we were commanded to turn ours upon her. The Queen would have us join our tribes into one raised fist. She could not let Muhai's crime stand. There are those who kill by sword and those who kill by cunning. To the dead, it makes no difference. Then, may Magran put strength into your sword arm. You will make no friends in Neketaka. I will not spill more blood for Muhai's sake. But no, this foolishness will bring you only sorrow.
It is done. I can feel it. I am certain of it. My essence returns to me. You have greater loyalty within you than those of my own blood, Watcher. You have freed me. When I was yet not too sick to rise, and had hope of leaving the city, I hid away a jewel with which I could buy passage. Climb the temple steps and search among the pillars. You will find it behind a loose stone. I will not sail again. Perhaps you can make use of it. I will find my way from here. Amira's winds blow sweet upon you, Watcher. May you always find what you seek.
Supplies! Get your supplies here!
Candles and bombs. Used to work a farm. Thank you, sir.
Right.
What say, traveler? If you would forge a coin bond, I know of people. Dugra the Ascetic is wanted for crimes against his monastic order. His people have made a. The Orlan wanders the wilderness on the island of Crookspur, northwest of Neketaka. Speak freely, I say. I am a paladin of the Gold Pact Order. Since taking my oath, I have never been absent of work and duty for longer than an afternoon. I also enjoy knitting.
Sure.
Come to gawk, too? My punishment's over, you know. I punched my captain. Though maybe he shouldn't have insulted my aim. Like I don't know the difference between a smooth and rifled bore. I'm not reporting back to Wakoyo, that's for sure. I crewed on mercenary ships before this. Come to think of it, that suited me better. Still a scramble root at heart, I guess. But I'm plenty experienced. Maybe I'll see if anyone's looking for an expert cannoneer. Don't take this the wrong way, but I only crew with captains I know. Either personally or by reputation. I'm sure you're capable, but I don't know enough about you. Let's talk again when you've made a name for yourself.
Clear skies, my friend. I know of you already, Captain. The boats of our decorated armada have orders which spread them thinly across the archipelago. Rawatai finds itself in need of a privateer. Your ship, unmoored from debt-fire politics, is an asset I would grasp with both hands. An arrangement can help us both. You will empty the seas of competition and this courage will win you many battles, I think. A Scylla wave skipper is your first target. A pirate shirking any pretense of lawful conduct in the open seas. Most excellent. A Scylla commands the Voyager River Dragon, which pesters a group of islands to the southwest of Port Mage.
Sure.
If you find yourself in need of comfortable garb, I'm happy to oblige. And before you ask, no, I shouldn't have trouble fitting you for something. Still find that robe to your liking? Doesn't chafe your scales none?
Akira, you are a wizard with bark cloth. I was the envy of the guild.
Well, it helps me when Ngati's prize whelp is a walking endorsement. I've been known to rip a seam here and there, patch some shredded gear back into shape. Thought I was an armorer, did you? Assumed that my tree stump limbs and barrel chest lend themselves better to the forge than the needle? Did you see these? Soft as a pair of undisciplined bottoms. Take a man's measure before you judge his worth. If it's armor you're after, Marihi will set you up. She's got a knack for metal.
Huh? Right.
Takehu, would you mind terribly if I touched your hair?
Of course not. Only touch gently, and they will return the favor.
Do you look for something in particular? Madiko, I fought so hard to get here, but I won't miss a splinter of this place. Hey, imp! I quit. For what it is worth, I have not enjoyed a moment of our time together.
Huh? Make Master angry? Arkamir will grow a turnip in nasty Pasina's mouth. Be safe. Many horrors out there.
Agrasima, I think. Torres, wherever you're headed, it can't be worse than here.
Farewell.
I know exactly what you're thinking. You're asking yourself, how did I let the Royal Deadfire Company plant an informant in my crew? My superiors might expect me to report in from time to time, but don't read too much into it. You're not the only big thing happening around here. I'm in this for a lot of information, a little diplomacy, and plenty of target practice. Better that you hear it from me than someone else, right? The company isn't in the business of reassigning officers outside of the mission unless they've got a damn good reason. And you are a damn good reason. Take the compliment. Then I look forward to seeing how long it takes before you find yourself in someone's back. Oh, guess you ought to meet the bird. Ishi is smarter than he looks, but don't expect him to do any tricks. Ishi, come. Takes practice before he'll listen to you properly, but that's a good start. Before we get into deeper waters, I've got a question. You've got a ship and a title. Being captain means more than just wearing a big hat. A lot of tough calls to be made. Well, naturally, that's your right. A crew can be like family. They can also be like a nest of squalling infants. Let's say your galley cook was fixing to organize the rest of the crew into a mutiny. How would you handle it? Sort it out as equals. Interesting. Of course, the only right answer is the one that works in a given time and place. I just wanted to hear yours. Stranger things have happened at sea. But enough about me. Glad to be aboard, Captain. I've got some answers. Well, my parents came from the Deadfire. I'm getting a taste of my roots. After they immigrated to Rauatai, their talents caught the Ranganui's eye. He saw them as this spectacle, this achievement of the old country, I guess. So they were honored guests. Not many Huana rose to distinction in Takoa. We were also curiosity. Even as we broke the same bread and tossed back the same wine, the Ranganui's friends always checked under the table to see if I had a tail. Kana thought it was hilarious. No, I don't. Can't speak for all the tribes, though. Growing up in the Ranganui's shadow wasn't all bad. We had tutors and advisors at our disposal, and lots of folk from stranger parts than these. I spent my days learning to shoot, while my more academic siblings learned to express themselves. I leave you to judge who spent their time better. I won a shooting competition at the Ranganui's estate. This was a few years before enlisting with the Navy. As a reward, he gave me the freedom of the Royal Eyrie and said I could take my pick of the warbirds. Stink Feathers here kicked a rather pretty hawk off my arm so he could have me all to himself. Been inseparable ever since. Sure am. And I heard that you two spent some time together. Funny how the gods toss things together. I heard tell that Kana sailed off in search of whatever he didn't find in the Deerwood. They say he lit a fire under the Ranganui to speed up the taming of the Deadfire. You clearly had some sway on his opinions, more than I ever did. Wish you had told Kana to give up on the poetry. If you want to hear a voice like a powder keg belting out Rauataian anthems while you're running at a dragon, be my guest. Some of us find it distracting. I do with bullets what Kana did with words. Just in case you were wondering, the comparison ends there. Uh-oh. That's his "I'm hungry and you're wasting my time" face. Better step back, Captain.
Ado. Something you need? Not a problem. Ado.
Could I have a moment of your time? I know someone who works in this tower. An animancer named Giacomo. I'd like to see him if we could. Agressima. It should not take long. I have not seen him in many years, and I wanted to thank him. When I was a girl, he visited me in the academy. He was studying godlike. Studying what was in our souls that made us different from other Keith. He found something in me. Something that resonated like a chime when he held an instrument near me. He said it was like this for all godlike. Different chimes resonating for different types. Oh, Diverus? Have you had such a test as well? In any case, he told me it was what was causing my body to change. I begged him to remove it. He refused at first, saying it was impossible. When I told him I would kill myself if he didn't, he said he would try.
Mere as feathers. In the tribes, you would have been beloved and taught to cherish this, not cast it away like a curse.
I don't expect you to understand, but I was 12. My body was changing in many ways. Being the only girl, the only godlike girl at the academy, was unbearable. As I said, I do not expect you to understand. Giacomo was not able to remove the chime, but he was able to sever it. When it happened, I blacked out. I did not wake for 2 weeks. The Brotherhood ejected him from the academy for ruining their pet godlike. They assumed I would die. I did not. Over time, I lost most of my feathers. The shape of my nose changed. It was not enough to make me fully Kalbandra, but it was enough to keep me from wanting to die. When I looked in a mirror, what I saw was not a godlike. Not something to be paraded around. It was me. Finally, me. Giacomo saved me. Without his help, I would be dead now. Thank you for understanding. If we can speak to him for a moment in the tower, I would be grateful.
Hey, I got you.
Don't push me, Amica.
Merla, burned. Hello, my apologies. I didn't see you there. I am fine. Is there some reason I shouldn't be? Which is not to say I do not appreciate your concern. I do. I, like the other scholars here, am engaged in the study of the soul sciences. Was there something you needed, or may I return to my studies? I had a mishap with my machinery, but all is well now. The details are unimportant. I wish only to return to my studies. In any case, why are you here? I think, perhaps, that I would be grateful for the opportunity. Truly?
Captain, your crew grows more fetching by the day.
Thaklat, traveler. I am grateful. I have all that I need. We may depart at your leisure.
I will take this time to meditate.
Will do.
If I must.
You've got principles for someone whose job is guarding a bunch of merchants.
And you have...
I only deal with serious clients. Now, Shu. Ak, done. You are dismissed. Madiko. But it is impossible to find skilled work when every competent freelancer wastes their shore leave in the wild mare. When blood travels south of their brains, the value of a good bounty is forgotten. You, a nameless face of the streets? I do not make a habit of shepherding new talent, but... Ak, there is a seed of potential. We will cut your teeth on Biakara, a Huana sailor and would-be patriot who plagues company ships. Gelarde! Biakara sails a voyager's scale of Tangaloa off of Hasongo's northeastern coast.
You crack the spine of the old book, revealing blackened pages of dense, illegible text. The words recede into the shadows the longer you focus on them. Suddenly, the page widens to eclipse the world around you. A dark void stretches out on all sides, the air full of choking fumes that carry dying embers and curling flakes of ash. Something stirs in the darkness. An old woman steps forward, leering down at you from on high. Her smile is toothy and cruel. Her cheeks warp around it like melted candle wax.
I'm so glad that my messenger tracked you down. These days it's impossible to find good help. Watcher, before you draw your weapon, know that these proceedings are under a banner of peace. If this was a trap, it would have already closed around you. While Bareth whispers in one ear and Aethys shouts in the other, I thought you could use a more seasoned perspective to drown out the noise. Insolence will not help you here, child. Don't you find it unusual how open and accessible my siblings have made themselves? After millennia of subdued whispers, now they practically scream their intentions. And isn't it strange how we never bicker unless a mortal is watching? By necessity, in fact. But that's hardly the point. If we still possessed our glorious titans, my siblings and I would have put an end to Aethys and his rampage by now. While we are powerless to stop him, some of my kin wish to observe how mortals respond to this threat. They think it will shine a light on the value of our patronage. Have we raised you well enough to be self-sufficient? Or must we return to Eora and impose some corrective measures? A cross-section of society has converged on the Deadfire. Some of my kin are of an opinion that we are meant to judge mortals on the basis of their performance, while the rest of us have already made up our minds on the matter. Judge for yourself. But I think you'll find my intentions are more straightforward than you think. When we ascended to godhood, we did so to provide for a savage people. Perhaps even a society that had no need of us. A naive fallacy, but one that inspired my optimistic, misguided kin. How you and your allies counter this threat will demonstrate whether you are competent enough to guide your own destinies, or if we need to revise our strategy. The soft-hearted among us are counting on you to win this existential wager. No doubt, Aethys shares their sympathies. I do not. We exist to rule over mortals. Nothing can change that. So now you know the truth. I assume you have questions. Whether knowingly or unintentionally, you seem to find yourself on the vanguard of change. Mortals like you come but once in a lifetime. Some would react poorly if I stripped mortals of their freedom without giving them a chance to plead their case. Before I return to Eora and assume my position as your deserving tyrant, you have this opportunity to prove me wrong. To demonstrate whether or not mortals are responsible enough to claim their future. You speak as if you do. Mortals have precious little time to decide for themselves. Will they stand together as one, or swallow their pride and bend the knee? I have every confidence that you will disappoint us. Once my position is upheld, the undecided among the gods will embrace my plan. Nothing you've done has tarnished it utterly beyond repair. You may congratulate yourself on that much, at least. Prove it or disprove it, yes. I never agreed to this arrangement, but if your example demonstrates mortal ineptitude, as I trust it will, then I can make the plan serve me. An assertive minority of gods believe that your choices will prove the value of their wild optimism. As if mortal collaboration and ingenuity are endorsements of our leadership. Then there are those of us who know better, who are not so easily convinced. Kith are vulnerable, unless they submit to the destiny we chart for them. Thinking otherwise can only breed dissent and chaos. It was an ambitious plan, our utopia. Perhaps too ambitious. We ascended to power, responding to a need inadequately satisfied. Assuming these roles gave us the authority to mold Aora over time, to influence you and lay the groundwork for a society yet to come. On the outset of the plan, some believed that mortals would outgrow us, as if that was a favorable outcome. To me, our eternal pantheon was always a critical fixture. Aethys was one of those who supported mortals, while I have always been their most vocal critic. A valid, self-defeating question, and one which I posed often. We assumed that they, whoever they were, would reveal themselves to us. Rational government would rule in our stead, leaving churches vacant. Thanks to Aethys, we're pulling the dough from the oven before it's had a chance to fully rise. You unfortunate bastards never had the chance to prove me wrong. Opposition can take many forms. If a church embraces and weaponizes my doctrine, that is very different from me rampaging as a titan. Aethys is not known for subtlety. Twice now, he has contaminated the purity of our experiment, and done so with extravagant displays that undermine our authority. Impulsive. I am the counterpoint to the soft-hearted. It makes no difference if mortals pass some arbitrary test. My mind is settled on the matter. Regardless of my feelings, the timing of this crisis forces us to accelerate our schedule. Final judgment comes sooner than any of us would prefer. Yes, I think we will. This is not the end of our discussion. You know how to find your way back to this place.
Worika nods stiffly. You feel her presence drift as a breeze, rustling as...
Didn't think you'd come back here. Don't tell me you wrecked your ship again. Still kicking, eh? What'll it be? Have a look.
As you say.
Hey there.
Right.
What for, Cap? Aye. Captain.
Oh?
Still kicking, eh? Have a look.
Farewell and fair winds to you.
If you want for company, look no further.
Aye? Indeed.
I've missed this place.
Yes?
This luminous Audra ought to be able to take my soul's watcher. What do you say? Get ready to witness the feat of a lifetime, Watcher. I'm about to do God's good work, to single-handedly shepherd a multitude of souls straight into the depths of hell. Then keep your eyes peeled, cause it's gonna happen fast as a fire beetle flash. The Audra'll snatch him right quick once I conjure the light. So don't look away. I can't! Watcher, I can't do it! Stop me! Ugh, son of a god's darn motherless cur! That hurt worse than a back-to-back whooping from Uncle Angbert's quarterstaff. Thank God I'll never, ever be doing that again. Good God. I feel so very much. How couldn't I be? I can feel it prickling under my skin. I've strived to do God's will ever since I was a little girl. Huddling in the back of the barn, bathed in darkness. I just never knew reaping could feel so good. Look at my lantern shine, Watcher. Beautiful as a harvest moon dripping red with blood.
Oh? Of course.
Aye?
I can be quiet if you can.
Indeed. You sure? How may I help?
Whoa, whoa, look.
Oh? Yeah? Of course.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yes?
You have my attention.
Happy to oblige.
Aye?
Yes, Captain. Naturally.
What can I do you for?
Oh? Hey. My folks said I'd never amount. Hey. Uh-huh.
I feel it.
Sure. This thing isn't doing the job. There's a walloping!
Hogwash! That dog won't hunt.
What do you need? Oh?
Missed. No good.
There's a walloping! Yes? Keeping an eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Trouble up ahead. You see that?
Right.
Trouble up ahead.
Steady does it.
Uh-huh.
I feel it.
This thing isn't doing the job.
I am the Alpha Predator. Yeah.
Never you mind that miss. I'll land the next one.
You need something.
Let's go.
How much?
Yeah.
Feel it.
That's That's not supposed to happen.
At your service. You need something? What say? You have my attention. Next time.
Nice and quiet.
I see a soul in the darkness, one ready for reaping.
Hmm? I got it.
Craved, a feel.
Here we go. I hope nobody's...
I can't whack him any harder.
Can't make a dent.
Lavaru beyond sea.
Worth than rough.
Take them down.
And rough. No good.
That's not supposed to happen.
Beyond seek. Lava beyond seek.
A fila.
No good.
Huh? Right. Found something. What do you need? No, you shouldn't have. What do you need? Hey, well, don't see why not. Better than that.
That will do, Ixion!
Need something stronger. I did not spell speak. I did not kindness spell speak.
Take him down and run!
This thing isn't doing the job.
Beyond
Ixion!
Can't make it down.
Lavaru, beyond. Behold me, mother! Complicated.